Today I'm excited to show you my friend Tabitha's garden. She has an incredible soil recipe that enhances the microbiology of her garden soil, meaning she can stack fruit trees, herbs, vegetables, climbers and ornamentals all in the same plot, maximizing output. You're gonna be amazed at the variety of plants she can grow in her yard.
How big is your block you own here in Baby Heights?
880 square metres.
What direction does it face?
Eastish.
Yeah, so you come in the north and
East.
then east. Where do you grow your veggies on this block?
Wherever I have some space. So yeah, pretty much everything is jam-packed.
Yeah.
And just trying to get that sun.
What is your biggest struggle on this block?
Probably just the weeds, I'd say. And also sometimes people give me like a cutting of something and I go, oh, that's nice. And then I'll put it in the ground and then it takes over. For example, this one with the red spikes, someone gave me a cutting of that quite a few years ago and I'm forever trying to get rid of it now.
Your harvesting process. So
I eat and pick all the time, including all my herbs. And yeah, I try and do a green salad, which is all out of my garden, tomatoes, little loofahs,
Yep.
cucumbers if I have them, Cape gooseberries if I have them, just everything that's growing I'll just scavenge and eat. Yeah.
How much time do you spend gardening per week?
An hour a day or something, maybe, if I can.
Which isn't that
squeeze
much,
it.
really.
Actually, no, when I think about it. Then there's just, this is what I mean by things just sprouting. So it's beautiful yellow cherries, tomatoes, which I just eat every day. And that's just popped up. And then this is the shampoo ginger. So but it's not very well healthy at the moment, but you squeeze the nectar out of that and you can use it for your hair as a conditioner, which is lovely smelling. So this is the edible section where I can trade things and seedling small plant edibles here. And then over this way is the more bigger fruit tree edibles.
Oh wow, they're all
trade
in
as
pots.
well.
I didn't realise.
And they're in the bigger pots.
We're here, so
And then yeah, in here is more because it's in the shade under the tree, the more ornamental indoor plants as well. Because I do love pretty as well as producers. So flowers as much as possible for the bees and the butterflies. So these are the balsams. So there's 3 different colours I have. So there's that beautiful pink, and then there's the magenta, purple more, and then there's a light tint which isn't flowering at the moment, but yeah, be attractive definitely. And then so I grow a lot of things from seed as well. So that's from seed. That's that chestnut, that yummy chestnut plant. And there's tree lettuces coming along, chilies, different types of tomatoes, passion fruit, parsley, more tomatoes, lemon. I actually bought this, but anyway, a lemon verbena. So these leaves.
Oh, I can smell it from here. Nice.
So herbs, oregano. There's my rocket, and then this is a toothache plant actually. Toothache plant. So this is useful if you can use the flowers, and if you have a toothache, or it's basically a natural painkiller. What else? Grenadilla. So yes.
Yeah, I know that takes up lots of room.
Yeah, I had grenadilla over my lemon tree, and I had some beautiful grenadillas come up, but I don't want it anymore because it does take over unless you've got a bit of room, but the fruit are amazing. That's a native raspberry, which I need to put somewhere. Different fruit trees, longan, achacha, I do love the pentas because they're very easy to grow in cans and they attract so many bees and butterflies. That's a beautiful spinach, type of spinach that I put in my salads. Yep, more herbs. Bay leaf, I'll put that in my spaghetti. Apple tree. So I've got an apple tree in the ground, and this one's going to go in the ground soon as well.
Is this a low frost variety? Wow, okay.
Yeah. Figs, I've got figs, but I have had figs a lot, but they do struggle up here, but it's possible. This is lemon balm, which is amazing in tea. And this is the plantain, which I'm going to make a tincture. Oh, actually, I've already made that. And you can do balms, so good for your skin. Plantain. So I'm going to try some more balsam. So edible flower in salads, really lovely, and it makes it look pretty. This is another big tree lettuce. My chooks and quails love eating that. This is a Malay apple, which I thought I'd give it a go in a pot, which is a big pot, but hopefully it will produce the beautiful fruits. And beans, shallots, rosemary, funnily enough, doing quite well out of full sun. So nice. Just random tomatoes popping up everywhere. This is a sweet leaf, which I grow for salads and for chook food. Turmerics, plantain is real. Oh yeah, that's the plantain seeds. So this is what I'll do. I'll just get the seeds and just chuck them in, and they'll just grow, which is fantastic.
Germination process.
And then this is trombocino.
Is it not pumpkin?
No, this is really yummy. So these grow into about that long, and it's like this big like zucchini like, but it's quite sweet. It's not overly zucchini taste. It's really yummy. So it's one of my favourite vines at the moment. And then this is my potting up seeds, planting seeds, repotting
pot storage,
seedlings, pot storage, things that need to get into bigger pots. This is a henna, actually. Henna plant. So I might just leave that in there for a little bit longer. But Vietnamese mint. I don't know, there's so many things. These are this is a lot of different types of japoticaba, which is that big tree out the front. But these japoticabas are they grow not very big, so you can keep them in pots, or you can keep them pruned, and they grow quite. These are peanut butter trees, which I've grown from seed. These are my miracle fruit that I've grown from seed. So many things anyway. And then chilies, and then lots, and then sour. There's these are all from seed. So sour sop, purple custard apple, yellow sapote, cotton, soursop leaves, good for, and it's anti-cancerous for make tea out of the leaves. Oh, there's another native raspberry. Excellent. Didn't I have that? That's a jackfruit. Yes, and then there's duckweed, which I feed my chooks. Is an axola duckweed full of high protein. Yep, and that's a normal duckweed. And there's kangkong for your stir fries.
Excellent. And the duckweed, how do you feed it to the chooks? Just scoop it out and
I just
throw
go
it
like
in?
that and chuck it in. And look at this huge caladium. Look at the size of it. It's like,
and the colour.
It's amazing.
It's really happy there.
And these, I need to plant these out. These are beautiful, the beautiful long red pawpaws. And this is a jelly vine. So you can use it's like a natural thickener. You can make lovely desserts out of the flowers. And this is that Japanese ginseng, which the chooks and quails love as well. And then ginger over there, sweet leaf just popping up, which is great. There's more duckweed, which I like to grow not in plastic. I'm trying to get rid of plastic as I go along. So I just go to buyback and buy ceramic and glass containers and chuck the duckweed in there, ready for chooky feed. Yeah, and then this is a wild amaranth, which is good for chook feed as well. Comfrey, which is very good for everything. It's an amazing plant. So that's the other plant for your skin. So plantain and comfrey salve. So I've got bees as well. So you get your beeswax and you mix it all up and put on your skin, and it's really good for skin. That's a mushroom plant there. So it tastes like mushroom, and you put it in your salads. This is another type of spinach. There's about 4 different varieties of spinach which are really good in salads. That's taro. So you can eat that. It's like a root. The root, the bulb, you eat that fried or mashed or whatever. This is not very healthy, but anyway, it hasn't got enough sun. Cranberry hibiscus. So you make tea out of the leaves, and then there's better varieties, but you get the calyxes and you can make a beautiful syrup out of them. And this is a type of mugwort used for tea as well. And this is a Cape gooseberry. So it gets the beautiful little orange berries. So you can see one starting here. And I make relish, and I use them in salads. They're very, very good for you. Oh, there's one. Well, 2 starting there. But yeah, it's only a small little bush, but that's the idea. That's that pandanus, which you can eat the fruit off it, but I need to put that down the creek maybe and let it just set free. Avocados, there's avocado trees. This is a lemon myrtle, which I make lemon myrtle syrup out of these, and very easy. And there's more rosellas. They're not as healthy. I think out the front is better because they get more sun. These chilies are quite weird. They don't go red, they just stay orange. But it's not looking very happy there. But anyway, I might need some water. Oh, that's my lemongrass that I swapped. I need to take them out. Oh, this here is a Mexican, it's a sugar substitute. So instead of using sugar, it's a bit like stevia.
Yeah.
It's like a minty sugar. Yum.
Yeah, very good.
That's the type of spinach. That's probably the best, my favourite one actually. More sweet. And this is, I've realised the chooks love to eat the leaves of the blue butterfly plant. So I wonder if there's a flower at the moment. So this is only a small one, but they're so beautiful and they're fully opened. But you make tea out of that.
Right, purple.
And then just eat them as well. Salads and stuff. And everything. And the chooks, one of their main foods is the banana leaves. So as you can see, they really like it. So they actually,
Yeah.
so I've just been trimming. So there's branches everywhere, but I'm going to mulch it all. And so for example, look, they climb up here, and then they eat all the banana leaves.
They've picked it clean.
Roasted apple. Sweet leaf. This is the peanut butter tree, which you can eat the beautiful little orange fruits. This is a miniature. So these I need to either put in bigger pots or in the ground. So this is a beautiful little miniature banana. So there's another big tree as well. The orange tree. This is another custard apple, which actually will come around the other side and you'll see the fruits. So I've just trimmed the cinnamon tree, which is that one. It's getting beautiful new growth, all the beautiful red on the new leaves. That's the...
So cinnamon as in the bark that you eat? Wow.
Yeah. So I'm just about to make cinnamon, ginger and rosemary hair tonic. So it's really good, healthy for your hair. I'm going to boil that. I put it in boiling water, let it sit overnight, and then you just siphon it into a spray bottle and just use it as a beautiful hair thing. And then Brazilian cherries are there, that's the red one. And then sweet potato in there, which the chooks love their leaves as well. So that's, and then they look like the flowers are here, and then some of them will form the fruit, which starts off looking like that, and then they get bigger and bigger. And they're beautiful. They're like, these ones are really custardy. They're really,
Soft and
really
sweet.
nice. And this is the yellow guava, which is yummy. And then this is my kumquats here. So I make, well, you can just eat them like as is, but I make kumquat liqueur.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're really yummy. That's my bees. So I've had one harvest of honey, which has been beautiful, and it's just about ready for another one. So this is what it's going to be. So the chooks, they're gonna. So this is my peppercorn vine. So hopefully that is going to grow all the way across there. So this will be all the chook and quail food area. Orange, red ruby grapefruit, and then this is another abica spinach, but it's like a tree, really big. And then this is the everlasting spinach, which is a low growing one, but everything's good for salads. And then this is a lychee, which I need to probably move because it hasn't got enough room here. And I've just lopped back my curry, so it's getting new shoots. Beautiful smelling, and used for curries, obviously. And some more types of jalapenios and gingers. I think we've seen all here. Oh, this is everywhere. So good though. So the flowers of this is called bitter leaf, and I make tincture. This is highly medicinal, highly bitter, but the bitterer and the sourer things are, often the better they are for you because of our Western taste buds. We're not used to it. But I make tinctures out of this. This is antiviral, antibacterial, and it's extra good because the chooks love to eat the flowers. So they eat that. Red cherry tomatoes, and that's just popped up from last year. So easy as.
With the chilies.
Yeah.
Do you use fertiliser, and what's your fertilising process?
Yeah, I use my chook poo mostly. Lots of poo everywhere, which I haven't got yet, but this goes on my garden. So little worms, and then the soldier fly larvae are good for the chook food, high protein. So I use the worm castings for the garden, and then the worm juice I use for the garden as well. And so, like gold, liquid gold. Love to make this more productive. Yellow passion fruit here that I'm using already one of these palms as a prop, so this can grow in there. Coconut husks are really good for your garden, and for potting mix, and for sprouting seeds, like when you want to sprout your own edible like seeds, you can use that. And this is some more area of shade where I can plant those lovely indoor, like shady, pretty plants. So it's just for prettiness really down here. This is a king fern. Yeah, the beautiful king ferns that when you go bushwalking you see them, and they're like as big as trees. So that's taken about 3 years to get to that size. So yeah, and there's a beautiful frond unfolding there. And the pawpaws just pop up. Oh, there's a pawpaw. Excellent.
How do you water everything?
At the moment I've got those automatic timer things.
Right.
And I've got one soaker hose. And just the pretty section. And me and my husband we dug, this used to be rainforest all the way up to here. So we dug for many, many months into here and levelled it out, built all the gabion cages, and made it into a fire. That's where we put the fire pit.
Perfect.
Yeah. Another lemon myrtle. Another cape just popping up randomly. And the sawtooth coriander. This is quail food. Quails love the coriander.
Oh, nice.
And it's a lovely looking little ground cover. And there's more pentas. So these are good for salads. The flowers are edible and wonderful pollinators. And this is a mandarin. Random pawpaw just popped up. Thank you.
So with the bed preparation, if you're about to start your planting out, how would you prepare the bed?
I would put lots of chop up all my sticks and branches, lawnmower clippings, all my chook poo, all the dead leaves. I used to go down the rainforest and just scoop up all the dead leaves and wood rotting, all the good rotten stuff, and chuck it on. But yeah, dead wood, lots of dead wood.
Yep.
Because it draws all the beautiful microorganisms, which is all really good stuff. So this is all the wood. So the mulch, the beautiful mulch which I've kept, I've put here about 6 months ago, and now it's ready to plant into because it's decomposed and it's full of all the good, really good microorganisms that you need for healthy plants. Repellent of pests as well as looking pretty. Marigold. Different types of chilies. These are quite spicy but got a beautiful flavour. Some more rosellas, and then we've got lettuce, different types of lettuces, and bok choy. And then this is going to be I need to put all the stuff that I'm growing from seed just over here. And there's tomatoes ready to go. Different types of basil's, and the idea with this, there's tomatoes here, so hopefully they can go up the fence. And then the idea with this is we're going to put that in, and then have the dragon fruits coming up and then hanging, so the fruit, the dragon fruits at the end of it.
And the wheel sits on top of the pole, and then the dragon fruit comes over. Nice.
That's the idea. So there's the dragon fruit ready to go. This is the grenadilla, it's pop baxes, which are the most juiciest lemons. And in most of my trees, I have vanilla bean growing. Mm-hmm. So any tree around, I'll have a vanilla. Just put it down the bottom, and then it can just meander its way through the tree and not go too high and crazy where you can't reach the beans. So that's the idea of putting them up on the smaller sort of trees so you can access them. And this is another acerola cherry, which it's quite new, this one, so it hasn't fruited yet. Some more rosellas. Now these are legumes and seeds that I want to get them to self-seed, so they're nearly, so just chuck them back in the ground, and it's good for nitrogen fixing of the soil. And also the chooks love these as well. And funnily enough, I buried the moringa stalk branches that I cut. I just buried them under here for rotting wood to rot down for the garden, and they've all sprouted.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's just an extra food source now, and they're just little miniature ones. It's like great,
easier to get to.
Yeah, and this is a blackberry. It's a tropical blackberry, which I'm waiting for it to fruit, but it seems to be more viney, which I thought it was a bush, but it's more of maybe it is a vine, but this needs to be trained. Anyway, that's going to be interesting. And the blue turmeric, so that's ginger, and then the one with the red in the middle and the stem, this is the blue turmeric, which is the most highly potent turmeric, which is amazing, but it's not as common as the other turmeric. And then what have I got? And that's all the different types of seeds, which I really want to chuck them all in the chook area down the back for easy access for things. And there's a beautiful Thai basil, which is my favourite type of basil, very easy to grow. Some more tomatoes. These just popped up. I have actually picked all the red ones, but these are the lovely. Oh, there's an eaten one. But see, that one's half eaten by something, but then you just do this. And guess what? It comes back next year. With pretty, as well as pretty. So it's productive. Lemons, and that's a tangerine, and then banana grove, which have at the moment. Oh, come and have a look at this. There's a big bunch up there, and then there's another big. And then look at the size of that.
Wow.
It's pretty big, hey?
Underneath the lemon.
This is my cactus succulent area, so it's another pretty area.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
And in the background you'll see my mustard plants all just popped up, and that just popped up naturally, and there's kale there as well, and another tomato yellow cherry that's popped up.
What an abundance of vibrant, healthy plants. I'm sure it is due to Tabitha's soil recipe, inoculating her garden with the soil biodiversity of a mature rainforest. Thank you, Tabitha. You have inspired me, and I hope you've been inspired too. See you in the next video.